Good morning, everyone. This is Callie with your explosion update. It's January 15th, 2013. A number of civilians have been killed in an explosion that followed a U.S.-led NATO raid in Afghanistan. The victims reportedly died as they tried to collect the bodies of Taliban fighters who had been killed in a firefight with U.S. troops around a mosque in Wardak province. It's unclear what caused the explosion, as the fighters had already been shot when the blast occurred. Estimates of civilian toll stand between 7 and 16. A home has exploded yesterday in Beeman, Iowa. Neighbors and firefighters were amazed when the two residents of the home walked out without a scratch. Investigators are still trying to determine what caused the explosions, but all signs point to a gas leak. There is a video available if you want to link over and take a look. A lucky UK resident was unhurt when his laptop battery exploded in his home. There were no reports of injuries, and the fire brigade was called out to put out the fire. An exact location for this incident was not given. A 53-year-old Brunswick man was transported to a Portland hospital with life-threatening injuries after an apparent explosion inside a 5-unit Brunswick apartment sparked 2 alarm fire yesterday evening. The fire department crews were responding to a report of a fire at approximately 2:30 p.m. yesterday, found the man outside the building suffering from smoke inhalation and facial burns. He said he did not know how he got outside. The fire at 23 Oak Street was extinguished at 2:55 p.m. Unconfirmed reports by bystanders indicate an oxygen tank within the residence may have exploded. A little after noon yesterday, the Elk Grove Village, Illinois Fire Department received a call of an explosion and fire in an automotive building just off Gaylord Street. One person from the building reported to have a hand injury and transported to a nearby hospital. No further information is available at this time. 2 laborers were injured and 1 critically in an explosion at a biogas factory while it was being constructed on the outskirts of Solapur, India. An explosion took place after the gas leaked out due to drilling and welding near the tank. Police have registered a case against 4 people of the company for causing death by negligence and under other sections of the Indian Penal Code. Police say they have launched an investigation into a coal mine explosion in Gilat, Turkey, that killed 1 miner and injured 5 others. The blast occurred Friday in a privately owned mine. 2 people have died and 7 were injured early this morning when a gas explosion ripped through a 3-story apartment block in Russia. The explosion occurred when a resident of the apartment block woke up around 5 a.m. and lit a cigarette. Investigators have already opened a criminal case on charges of causing death of 2 or more people by violating fire safety rules. The charges can carry a maximum sentence of 7 years in jail. The blast completely destroyed the 4 apartments in the 18-apartment block and knocked out the front section of the building. Roughly 40 residents were evacuated to a nearby school where they were attended to by emergency workers. A man has died and 11 people were injured on Monday in an explosion at a house reportedly caused by a gas leak. The injured were taken to the Allied Hospital where they were reported to be out of danger. Rescue officials said that the gas apparently was leaking from a room heater accumulated in a room, and when one of the family members switched on a light, there was an explosion. The roof of the house came down, trapping the family of 12 underneath. 3 workers, including the supervisor of a palm oil mill owned by a renowned farming company in Malaysia, were killed in an explosion in a section of the factory at 7:45 p.m. today. Initial investigations revealed the explosion came from one of the machines which cooked oil palm fronds. Tascosa County, Texas oil refinery has exploded overnight. No injuries have been confirmed, and no causes for the event have been mentioned. And last this morning, state officials in Kentucky are investigating a series of mysterious explosions in southern Hopkins County, blasts that residents say is damaging homes in the area. Kentucky Explosive and Blasting Branch Manager Raymond Hudson said an inspector is setting up seismic